Hey guys, we are here. So it's after a brief open here. Welcome inside the State Champ Sports Network studios as we have the finale, the conclusion, the finality to the Total Softball Player of the Year race 2021. And what a race this has been. For those of you who have been following it, number one, thank you to the fans out there who have been engaged in this process. We certainly have received a lot of communication over this season, a lot more maybe than ones we've had previously.
Absolutely, yeah.
Just with, the fact that people wanted to weigh in, people we needed to keep an eye on. And by the way, I'm Lauren Plant. This is Donnie Dreher. And Donnie, before we get to our champion, our announcement, that's what we're here for. Just quickly, your summary. Now that you've had a chance to put it in the rearview mirror, a little bit about the high school softball season that you observed, and obviously more specifically this race in particular.
Well, first off, we're just glad that we're able to have a season, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I think everybody needed it after 2009 or losing the 2019 season. So
20 season.
Yes. Yes, that's right. That's right.
Exactly.
Yeah. So the depth continues to go deeper and deeper. And what I mean by that, Lauren, is we had more than ever kids coming off the list and kids coming on the list. And most of the times it was kids that were forcing themselves up the list. It wasn't the kids on the list that were underperforming.
Right.
So the depth really stood out to me. And then this race that we had this year was the closest ever. And speaking of 2019, that was razor sharp when Gabby Sallow beat out Lauren Essman.
Yes, it was.
And this one was even closer.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true. And, so that everybody understands, there has to be one winner, but the deliberating, the process that we go through is pretty quite extensive. Sometimes we're in a unique situation where we basically have nailed it down to two, as it was in 2019, and we could hand it out at the state finals depending on which pitcher was victorious.
Right.
We didn't have that situation this year because we really felt that although, a team winning a state championship is certainly jumps up the list when it comes to putting them, in a better position to win. We needed to do the work.
Yep.
We did the work, and ultimately we came down to who we felt would be the champion.
It's important to know that, because this question came up to me, you don't have to win a state championship to win this event.
Correct.
But team success is 10% of the criteria, and because these races are so close, a lot of times it comes down to that.
All right, so it comes down to this. I'm sure you want to know, who is this year's 2021 Total Softball Player of the Year? And I'll tell you what's great about this award is it's the only major award that allows fans to participate throughout the season. But what it also does, and what many major awards do not do, is it's open to all classes. So this is not a senior-based award. Now, while the majority of the time seniors have won this award, I think seniors have won every time.
I think you're right.
We had junior Gabby Sallow when she won. She was a
That's
junior
right.
at
She
the
didn't
time.
have a chance to repeat. That's correct.
That is correct.
She didn't have a chance to repeat.
Exactly. We're live here, folks. So we're just kind of talking it out. But we're really making history today, and maybe that's a little indication of where we're going to go. So without further ado, she is in the studio. Let us bring up this year's Total Softball Player of the Year, and this trophy is going to...
Congratulations to freshman Ava Bradshaw from South Lyon.
All right, welcome, Ava Bradshaw. All right, here you go. Hold on to that.
Congratulations.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, there's a little bit of weight to it, but it'll look good on the mantle. So, first off, how shocked are you?
I can't really believe it, honestly. We won the state championship, so I was still just living in that, and then this happened, so I'm just can't believe it, really.
When you think about this particular season, you coming in, I mean, again, we have a freshman now who has won this award. What expectations did you put on yourself, and how did your teammates kind of, help you get assimilated to the high school game?
Well, I'm always expecting myself to be better. I'm never satisfied. You have to be proud of yourself, but also take what you did great and then be better than that. And the seniors were really instrumental in just being proud of me as well, but then also expecting more of me as well. And just that whole combination really helped me grow and be better. Because if you look at me in the beginning of the season and the end of the season, I grew a lot. And it wasn't just because of my own individual work ethic. It was because of how much everyone was supporting me and my desire to be better.
No doubt.
I would like to echo that because, right at the beginning, we knew Ava. She was on our watch list, but wasn't on the top 10 for a lot of the season. And she was pitching well. But Ava, I think from the pre-districts on, you were locked in, you were lights out, and you not only got on the list, you climbed to the top, which was pretty amazing. So I just think you had a great finish. You looked like you were getting stronger all the time. I mean, shutting out one of the best hitting teams, Allen Park, is amazing. But just before that, the shutouts that you threw and helped carry your team. Tell me, I hear that you got this great work ethic, but I'm dying to hear some of the things that you do maybe off-season and what you're doing in-season to get you ready for this moment.
Off-season and in-season, it's different. Off-season, it's easier to just absolutely grind, like all the time, like you're sore, keep working, because it's not like I'm playing. But in-season, it's different because I had to pay attention, like we might only have one more game left, so what do I need to do to prepare for that game? And, just staying loose, staying strong. In a way, don't always look the same, but for me, they did. Like I had to work out and I had to pitch a lot. I had to stay in shape for those intense games because we were playing 7-inning intense games where at any moment the other team could start scoring. So it was emotionally exhausting, but it was also physically, can I stay the same pitcher from first inning to 7th inning? And that was just really key for me.
And how about that feeling of winning the state championship?
It was awesome, but at the same time, that was what I was expecting from the beginning. I was expecting us to go all the way because I think we had a team. We were more than a team. We were a family, and family does anything for each other, and we all wanted to win. So, just going to practice and choosing to get better, and that's hard to do. We couldn't take any days off because eventually we weren't going to have any more practices. So just realizing that from the beginning was really important.
Yeah. I saw early in the season, I saw a thrower. As the season went on, I saw a pitcher. You're really learning to pitch, and you're just a freshman. So your future is bright. Are you ready as a freshman to try and defend that title? Because you're going to have a few thousand people that want to be holding that next year.
Yeah, I just got to keep getting better. It's not about though. It's a lot of things we kept saying is we can't get all 3 outs at once. I can't just want to win the award. You got to do the work. You got to get better, and that's just what I really want. I just want to get better.
I think you're going to be getting better.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's bring the head coach, Dan DePaulis, up here. Ava's going to step here. Dan will come in the middle, and he's had a chance now to reflect on what truly has been an amazing season. What does this mean to South Lyon softball, South Lyon community, not just to win a state title, but now have the Player of the Year?
I mean, just for the community in general, we just received a ton of support this season. We had so many people reach out to us, and I think for a smaller town like us to go that far and to win a state championship, I think everyone kind of takes pride in that. They've watched those girls play in the junior league and come up through the system in South Lyon and then kind of send them on to other travel teams, and so I think there was just a real sense of pride in the community.
All right, so tell me about Ava Bradshaw. From beginning of the season to end, what's it like coaching a player like that? Tell us a little bit about Ava.
Well, it's pretty easy to coach her. I mean, obviously she's got a ton of talent, right? But then you've got the work ethic behind that. She's a phenomenal teammate. Her parents did a great job of raising her, and she really fit right in, and the girls really rallied around her. And I think that was the biggest thing. There's a lot of teams out there with talent, but we had a group of girls that all bought into let's play for each other, right? And so when we do that, and you've got a phenomenal pitcher like her and someone who is a team first kind of kid, then you can really do special things.
Yeah.
Congratulations on a dream season to you and the players.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And let me ask you one more thing. Obviously, watching the team play all season long and watching her performance, she obviously is one who does not let her emotions just sit still, right? She's passionate. She's, she's fired up out there. And how do you, be able to control that, so that it, maybe it doesn't get away from you so that you can stay focused? Or do you?
I think we just let Ava be Ava, I mean, that kind of energy and passion is something that you just got to let a player do. It's not disrespectful or anything like that. She's competitive. She's in the game. She wants to win. And honestly, I think her teammates fed off of that, right? And so as a coaching staff, too, we kind of get hyped up a little bit when Ava's getting hyped up. So I think that energy really just kind of fed the team, and so we just let Ava be Ava.
Yeah, absolutely. And so as he mentioned, now you've got an opportunity to defend this title. You're going to have the bullseye on your back. I would imagine that's probably something you welcome.
Yeah, I mean, you don't think about the other team. You think about what your team can get better at, what you can get better at for the team. And I think you get carried away if you just think about what everyone else is thinking about you instead of just what I can do to get better, and that's just what I need to focus on.
Did you follow the race? I mean, were you paying attention to the ones who were up against it, and what do you have to say to the other the final four that were in this?
I mean, like, I followed it and everything, but I was just really focusing on, like, our team at that point because we had a lot of things to work on, a lot of things to get better on. So that was just our focus throughout the whole season. And then I got in the Final Four, and I was just like, what? like, I was just so confused. I was like, well, it's okay. They're all really good, so I probably won't win, but it's okay. And then I was just really shocked, honestly.
Well, it was a season of history. We did have a single-season home run champion, so congratulations to them. It was South Lyon East, right, who won the team award for the home run. So you guys obviously have your work cut out for you as you move forward. The softball community is alive and thriving, and we want to congratulate Ava Bradshaw for winning the Total Softball Player of the Year. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay.
Good.